for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Keldon Johnson out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bryant in at the 3 slot. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Aldama outside. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Sohan with the ball. And it's Aldama picking him up. And then Bryant with the dunk.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down. And great job to establish position and square up.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Aldama outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Hook shot on the way. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Hey, yo, right here.
Moran against Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He really gets left behind on D. Johnson's so quick to match up.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Bryant, he's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Here's the chosen one to the inside. Tipped. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
One of the best playmakers we've ever seen. CP3's sense for when to pass is legendary.
Bryant against Bain. Back to Aldama. Pass to Moran. Here's the chosen one. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
Yeah, that's a great find by Moran. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
That evens the score.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Bryant going inside, and then Bryant with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Bain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bain, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bain well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind."
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Bryant against Morant, and Morant over to help. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Spurs, second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
Memphis making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And here's Bryant outside. The chosen one grabs a board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep, Morant hits the trifecta. Morant's got 5.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Bryant outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 17.
What an exceptional start for him, draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
The chosen one, the pass to Jackson. Clark with a screen on Wembanyama. To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Bryant. 17 points in the game. There's the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 3. Pass to the chosen one. The rebound by the Spurs. On the wing, Bryant. Lets it go from the wing. Drained it for 2 points. Bryant's got 19 points. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. 35 seconds left in the first. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
First team. Substitution for your Grizzlies.
23 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Bryant driving to the basket. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. 4 seconds left. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Morant's got 7 points.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with Johnson. And it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. The fader, no good off the glass. San Antonio leading. Driving inside, and then Bryant with the dunk.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Smart looking around. Outside Bane. To the middle. Here's Clark. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Smart against Paul. Inside. Aldama outside. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game here. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Well, some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Smart for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bryant, takes it inside. Memphis with a rebound. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. From deep, Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Here's Aldama. No points so far. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind? Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Wembanyama screen. Bryant with it, guarded now by Smart. Wembanyama, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Smart.
Hey,
To the middle. Here's Edie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Bryant with the bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Aldama outside. Pass to the chosen one. And here's Morant outside. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
Picked up by Sohan. Here's Bryant. Basket counts. Bryant's got 41.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Aldama outside. Pass to Edie. Outside Morant. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's the chosen one. True on the 14-footer. The chosen one's got 5.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Paul. Fades. That shot off the mark. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs. And this team has put on a show so far, guys.
Reminds me of my time with the Lakers, or the Heat, or the Orlando Magic, or Boston, or Phoenix, or even Cleveland.
What about those Magic when we swept you in the final? Now that's what I call domination.
How did I know it was going to end up right there? Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Grizzlies.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Desmond Bane is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ja Morant, then it's Jackson, and it's the chosen one, in it to one. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Morant. Sohan with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 11. Bryant, left side. Knocked! Morant with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Sohan. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 13.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The chosen one, the pass to Aldama. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Up top, Jackson. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Bane. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Sohan covering. Here's Aldama. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Bryant, here we go. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Jackson outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Can't get it to fall. Bryant outside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Yeah, Jackson's length impacts both ends.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Paul finds Bryant. And there's a 3-second violation. And a look now at the breakdown between 3s and 2s for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Aldama.
Grizzlies, number 15, Brandon Clark.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Paul. Going all the way to the rack. He goes out. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Morant, no good. Spurs lead by 15. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Clark with a screen on Johnson. Here's Morant. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Morant. Up again. Unable to get that one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
There's the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Bryant on the take. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's the chosen one. Oh!
Wow!
And he dunks it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson passes to Bryant.
Hey, yo, right here.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Johnson is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Bryant in at the three. Conchar can't hit. Spurs lead by 18. And Bryant, here we go. Oh, misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Good D by Clark. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Conchar. No good with the triple. Smart against Bryant. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all, but when you see someone...
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the paint. Outside for Morant. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
San Antonio leading by 20. Bryant, right side. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Morant into the lane. That one drops for him. Morant's got 19 points.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And they recover it. Johnson finds Bryant. Drives to the hits yet again. Wow!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Johnson against Smart. Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, and Smart probably deserves more credit for his ability to run the pick and roll. He's an outstanding decision maker.
Here's Bryant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
The chosen one, the pass to Aldama. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Paul. Jackson with a screen on Paul. The chosen one shot is good.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Bryant against Morant. Bryant outside. Clock at 6. Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Bryant with it. Jackson in his pocket. Bryant, no good. Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Morant. Throws it up high.
If you throw that ball anywhere near the rim, Aldama will stuff it.
For San Antonio, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Bryant, the pass to Sohan. Oh, stolen by Morant. And here's the fast break. Shoots over Paul. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs lead by 16. Bryant outside. To the middle.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for T.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Bryant against Morant. Bryant, right side. Just 4 to shoot. And he lobs it up. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Outside Bain takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And here's Bryant. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.